What's up again, guys? Brian here at 3TR, and welcome to another episode of my weekly Q&A show titled The People's Questions, episode 186. This time around, we got a much bigger episode than last week, so I just want to jump right into them because there's a lot of questions from a lot of you of a lot of different diversities, so let's jump right into them. The first, not really questions, but you just kind of want my thoughts on them, and they're from Mark Main, so I'm just going to kind of run down the list of shows that you've listed to me, and you just want my initial thoughts on them. Supernatural Season 11. Mark, I don't watch Supernatural at all. It's not for me. Number 2, The Flash Season 2. I'm very looking forward to that show. In fact, out of all the shows you've listed here, that's really the only one I'm interested in watching for the second season. Number 3, The Walking Dead. Don't watch The Walking Dead. I'm kind of sick and tired of looking at zombies. Number 4, Gotham Season 2. I won't be watching this. Gotham lost me halfway through Season 1. This show can go screw itself for all I know. And last, number Supergirl. Supergirl looks okay, but it's not a show targeted towards me, nor does it look like a show I'd be really wanting to see a whole season about. But I'm sure it has its audience. The next few questions come from JDS4696, and you want to know, is Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain better than I anticipated? I'm going to be honest, I'm going to let everybody know right now, I really don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to acknowledge this official canon. As far as I'm concerned, this is not part of the Metal Gear Solid franchise that I know and love. So, yeah, I mean, it goes much deeper than that. A lot of things have happened since this game's release, but I don't want to talk about them on this channel. Let's just say this game did a lot of things that I was personally against. Konami itself came after me about it and flagged one of my videos, so I'm in a really pissed off mood about this game and Konami at this point, so I just don't want to talk about it, nor will I be reviewing it from this point on. Next question is, am I a fan of the late film director Wes Craven? Not really. I don't like horror. I don't do horror. I mean, I think he created, like, Freddy, so he's kind of part of the Nightmare franchise, which I enjoy the Nightmare movies for its comedy, not because it's scary. And your last question is, am I planning on seeing the film The Visit? No, I actually haven't been to the movies since... Dang, I can't even remember. I know I did a review for it, but... Yeah, I can't even remember the last time I went to the movies. Next question comes from Angel of Death, who happens to be a newbie. And you want to know, did I watch the Sony Tokyo Game Show conference? No, I actually totally forgot about that, so I don't even know anything that was announced. I mean, I know that there was, like, an announcement of Kingdom Hearts 2.8 something, which is like some type of prologue that kind of leads into Kingdom Hearts 3, and I know they announced a couple of new Street Fighter fighters, but that's really all I know. The next question comes from BooMe78. You want to know my top 3 favorite Transformers, if I'm into them. Okay, well, we gotta go with, number 1, we gotta go with Robot Jesus, of course, Optimus Prime. I think after that, I'd pick Ultra Magnus, I believe he's called, and I guess number 3 would be Megatron, the original Megatron, not the one that we got from the movies. The next questions come from Henry Rashis, and you want to know, do I think that Metal Gear will be as good as it without Kojima? No, not. Because if this game proved anything, no. Because that ending was complete crap. It ruined a lot of the games in the franchise, in my opinion. It made me lose respect for a certain character a lot. And if this is just a taste of what a game without Kojima is going to be, then the future for Metal Gear does not look very bright, and I'm getting off the train now. Next question. Do I think they will make any more? Well, of course they're gonna make more of these shitty games, because they don't really have anything else. Konami has lost pretty much its star quarterback and thinks that it can lead this franchise by itself. Go right ahead. I don't care what you do from this point on. I'm going to stick with the original games that started back in 1987 all the way to 2008. That is my Metal Gear Solid franchise. And your last question is, it might be too early, but any hopes, predictions for the PlayStation experience in the Tokyo Game Show? Well, it's a little late now since I guess it already happened. PlayStation experience, I don't really know what to expect. Outside of E3 and maybe PAX, I don't really think much about, certain conventions or conferences. Not really. Next question comes from Super Saiyan 3 Lance. And you want to know, oh, sorry, that wasn't really a question. That was just a statement from your last video. Next three questions come from CRH Gaming. You want to know how many total videos have I made? Last time I checked, I might have 811 or 813 if this one adds on to that. Next question is, what camera do I use for my vlogs? Well, the box is actually sitting right over there. And the model of my camera is a Panasonic DMC FC150 high definition camera. So I guess that's my model. And the next question is, what is my favorite food? Pizza, of course. And let's see, the last two questions come from William Lowry, and you want to know, do I plan on seeing Spectre, the new Bond film? Yes, of course. I'm a big Bond fan. I've been a Bond fan since all the way back in GoldenEye, and I've even gone back and seen some of the older Bond films. I think there are definitely some really good ones, some that are a little bit cheesy for my taste, and from what I've seen from Spectre, it looks like it's going to be just entertaining. And the last question is, will I do, or I'm just paraphrasing, will I do an kind of a video kind of ranking the Arkham games from my least favorite to most favorite? You know, this is an idea that I've actually wanted to do for some time, but I didn't think anyone would want to see it since because it's been out for so long, and so I kind of like to do my videos when it's like properly timed, and I'm just so held back with stuff. I mean, I'm still trying to get through. I just spent 2 days with Destiny, and I didn't even beat Mad Max first. I want to do a review for that, and then after that, I gotta see if I want to do a review for Gears, which has been sitting in my Xbox since before I left for my trip, and then I know that Halo comes out on the 9th of October. I know I'm gonna beat that in one sit through, and then in between there, I have to do my next Versus Series matchup, and I have like only 2 hours a day to even work on the channel because I got new hours, so I'm just going through quite a lot of stuff. But if I ever find just like an hour to myself, I will film a video ranking my Arkham games because my thoughts on them might actually surprise some of you, because one in particular I actually do praise a lot more than most others. And with that, those are the questions that you guys sent for this particular episode. I'd like to thank you guys for making this episode possible, and if you would like me to answer your questions in next week's episode, like always, be sure to type them in the comments down below, but make sure you get them into me before next Wednesday before I start filming this. And if you like this video, feel free to like, comment down below, and please subscribe. Check my future episodes of People's Questions every Friday. Like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you next time.